Summers and heat in the UK. Hi, hello, welcome everyone to this very short video of mine today. But believe me when I say I am literally melting away in this chair right now. It's so freaking hot. And yes, I do know this shirt I'm wearing is maybe because it has really long sleeves for almost 30 degrees Celsius. But I've just been to an office where I couldn't wear something else, and then now I didn't really change in order to shoot the video. I am melting away. It's so freaking hot, you guys. It's so freaking hot. And because it kind of fit into the topic when I looked into YouTube to what I could react to today, and I found this little cute video called Summers and Heat in the UK from a channel called Luvie, and the video is already 7 years old and it has 1.4 million views. I don't know anything about the summer in the UK. The stereotype is that it's always raining even in the summer and it doesn't really get really warm. So maybe this video is going to explain something along those lines. Or maybe it's just making fun because a cartoon character looks really cute. Maybe it's just gonna poke some fun at the summer in the UK and that it's always raining instead of being really warm. So I'd say let's just jump into it and see what the UK summer is really like.
If you can't already tell, I'm from the UK. British people have a reputation for being wimpy with heat, and to be fair, it's not totally wrong. The UK is
We're
usually just a
too in
mixture of grey
Germany.
clouds and light rain for most of the year, so the moment the sun comes out for more than a day or two, we don't really know how to deal with it. This year, the weather has
Same.
been absolutely insane, for our standards. But how insane, might you ask? Well, in my area, the average maximum temperatures in June, July, and August are 17 and 19 degrees. And whatever that's
Wait, what? No way. A 17 degrees, I guess Celsius? No way. What? I wish. I wish. This is so freaking cold. I wish we could have a summer like that. Maybe I should just move to the UK because I hate the summer. I hate warm temperatures. I hate being hot. Because if it's winter and it's really cold, minus 17 degrees, if you will, you can always put on more clothes. You can always put on warmer clothes. I guess there's always something you can do against cold. But when it's hot, there's a limit to what you can do. I mean, there's always ACs, don't get me wrong here. They are helping. And we do have an AC as well. But since the electricity in Germany is so expensive, you really think twice at the moment if you really want to use it or not. So we tend to wait until the temperatures get over 35 degrees before we even start thinking about using the AC. 17, 19 degrees. What the heck? Oh my gosh, I wish.
whatever that stuff is in Fahrenheit, I don't know. I'll probably have it
Me
up on
neither.
screen now if I remember. This
Okay.
temperature is chill. I like it.
Yeah,
It means on a good day, you can go out in a t-shirt, but you don't get scorched, even in direct
that's
sunlight. It's
perfect.
chill. It has cooled off
Mhm.
a bit now, but recently, in my part of the UK, we had a solid 2 or 3 weeks with peak temperatures between 25 and 30 degrees, with no cloud cover. No, just no. I'm just waiting for a bunch of people from the ovens that are Arizona, Nevada, Texas to go down in the comments like, oh, that's nothing. Check out our 40-degree.
I mean, that is nothing. Every single summer day under 30 degrees isn't considered to be super hot in this household. Although we hate the summer, but up until a point, up until like 30 degrees, it's like, okay, we can still bear it. It's still okay-ish. But if the temperatures rise above 30 degrees, that's where the stress starts, like really. And I'm talking from a point of view of a person who doesn't have to leave the house most of the days because I'm working 100% remote. It were different if I really had to leave the house. And also, my husband, he works night shifts only, so he always leaves the house in the evenings around 9 p.m. when everything already cooled down a little bit from the day. So the both of us aren't really affected by the hot weather, not as much as other people maybe, but still, up until 30 degrees, that will be still the level of bearable. 25 to 30, that's the level where it starts getting uncomfortable. But over 30, it's like, okay, we're in trouble now. And over 35, it's like, we can't live here anymore. So yeah, I guess Arizona, Texas, Nevada, you people in the US, you can tell different stories about degrees in the summer heat and all that. Yeah, I feel like a wimp saying that, thinking about those people and what they have to bear every single day.
Like, that's nothing. Check out our 40-degree averages, baby. And yeah, fair enough. You win. Your prize being that you get to live in a sauna every
Hot
summer.
boy.
But the difference is that we're not used to it in the UK. Or rather, our houses aren't used to
Mm-hmm.
it. They're built to retain heat, not disperse it. A lot of the time, it's hotter inside than outside. And the real kicker is that almost none of us have any form of AC. For this video, I did a
Mm-hmm.
bit of research. What percentage of people have AC in the US?
Bear in mind,
87%?
oh, that's 7 years ago.
In the UK. 0.5%?
Oh
Do
my
you
God.
guys understand?
In Germany? Okay, I just looked it up, and in Germany, it's supposed to be 19% at the moment, and this was 7 years ago. So 2026, 19%. Only 1 out of 5 people has AC at their house, which is so weird. I do know that the people from the US always look down upon us when it comes to the topic of AC. They're like, are the Germans crazy? And then the Germans are like, yeah, but it's really expensive and stuff. And I don't know, we can bear the heat. It's okay, it's fine. To be honest, if you talk about ACs in Germany, though, there are two different topics that we have to talk about. The first one is the houses. For some reason, people don't want to have AC at their home. I don't understand it. It's really like, what the heck are you doing, even? But almost 100% of Germans have an AC in their car because there it's important. For some reason, it's like you spend 10 minutes a day. Like, I don't know how much time Germans really spend in their car every single day, but if you compare it to how much time you spend in your house, and especially at the weekend, for example, and how much time you spend in your car and you have an AC in your car, because that's really important. You can't bear the heat in your car, but you can when you're at home. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know about you, the cars that people have in the UK. I assume it's the same, which is so freaking weird. I'd rather have AC in my house where I spend most of the time in my day. And also, many people have ACs in the offices where they work, but they don't when they're at home. I don't understand it. I don't. Yeah,
0.5%?
but that's,
Do you guys
ooh.
understand now? When it's hot here, there's no escape. Though, actually, I'm technically part of that 0.5%. Kind of. My house has a room with a glass roof, and in direct sunlight, it is stupidly hot
Oh
in there.
my
So we
gosh, a
have an air
glass
conditioner for
roof?
just that room. But in the US, don't you guys have vents for AC in every room? That sounds amazing, I want it!
Mm-hmm.
I think
Yeah,
the
me
reason
too.
so few of us have air conditioning is because at best we get 1 week maximum of heatwave conditions a year. So for most of us, it's not worth investing in an air conditioner when we wouldn't need to use it the majority of the time. I am especially intolerant to heat. My mum says I'm like a classic British rose, because the moment the sun comes out, I wilt. I only need to be in the sun for a few minutes before I can feel my pathetic pale skin burning.
Same.
Yeah. Give it another 5 minutes, that should be fully cooked. The corn? No, my arms. Use sunscreen, kids. though I say that, but I still managed to burn even with it. I went to Greece on holiday when I was 12, and even with sunscreen, my arms got burnt. I didn't
Mhm.
blister or anything, thank goodness, but my arms had a lovely pink tinge for 2 years after that. Summer is also
2
pain because
years.
everything is so bright and I can't handle it. I feel like my eyes have the brightness dial turned way up naturally because I am way too sensitive to light.
Me
I have
too.
all my screens on the lowest brightness most of the time, and it's still not enough for me. But during summer, outside is like that all the time.
Mhm.
Solution? Sunglasses! All the time! I've come up with some
Love
coping
them.
methods for heat though, so if you follow my guide, then maybe you won't have as bad of a time. Maybe, no promises. If you don't have AC, then you need some kind of fan. You can get decent ones pretty cheaply, so no worries.
We do have a really good AC, talking about ACs, because most of the ACs, like the mobile ones that we have in Germany, or I guess you in the UK, have these really big, clunky drain hose for the air to get out. And it's just like you can't find a solution where it cools down your room if you have a drain hose this big and you have to leave your window open completely in order to get out the air. So we last year we found a really, really good AC. This is not sponsored, by the way. I just want to help people who are trying to find a solution and didn't come up with this one yet. This is the Midea Porter Split. And the really cool thing about it is that it has a condensator. Is that a German English same word? I don't know. That it has two parts. It has like a part for the outside and it has a part for the inside. Like you can take this one off. It's not connected. It's like this. And the middle part, the hose, is like really, really super thin. See, here is a picture, for example. It's super thin. It's like this. And we use it like this. We have a balcony and then we have this one part inside and then the smaller part, you can see how thin it is. We put it under the door and so that we can close the door almost completely. It's just like this. And then we just close the roller shutters and the door is almost complete, isolated, and the heat just gets out. This thing is super. I just love it. Oh, like here, somewhat like here, we put it under the thing, and it's just so freaking good. I love it. And then you can put it on a window, you can put it at the balcony thingy, or you can just put it on the balcony. That's what we did. It's so freaking cool, and I love it. It's just like, look at the thin thingy. It's not that super big. So if you're still looking for a solution, that's the one that I would recommend. Like I said, not sponsored at all. Midea Porta Split. That's the one. Love it. Back to the video.
Don't have AC, then you need some kind of fan. You can get decent ones pretty cheaply, so no worries.
I
Wet
don't think
tea
they help too
towels.
much
This is
though.
gonna sound weird, but stay with
Mm,
me. Just put it on
nope,
random
nope, nope,
areas of your body
nope.
and instant relief.
Mm.
Bonus points if you stand in front of the fan while doing this.
I gotta say something because this is really dangerous advice. I mean, it's cooling you down in the moment that you do it, but what actually happens, you add to the humidity of your room, and the more humid your room gets in the heat, the less bearable it gets and the more dangerous it gets if you have all the windows and doors closed to the outside. The humidity will raise and it'll be more difficult for you to survive in the heat. So, no water whatsoever. Just drinking the water. Don't spread it in your room. Don't do that. It's not a good idea, believe me. And do not close everything for the whole day. That's an old myth that people still rely on. They're like opening all the windows and doors in the morning to get the heat out, and then they're closing everything until the evening. But that's actually very dangerous if you're at home all the time or if you have pets that are at home, because the heat builds up and you breathe out this old air and you breathe out humidity and the room gets unbearable over time. You'd rather like lower your roller shutters and open the doors and windows in order to create some kind of air floating in your room, some air transmission from one side to the other. That's so much more healthy. And just shut out the sun by lowering your roller shutters if you don't have AC.
Ice. Just ice. I like to put a bottle of water in the freezer overnight and then bring it out when it gets too hot, and then just touch it. Open the windows an
Mm,
hour or two before you go to sleep. Or just the whole day, really. I would have them open all day, but one of my
okay.
cats has a bad habit of jumping out the window. So, yeah,
Never mind them. She has the windows open all day. Then it's okay to cool yourself down with ice or water. If the windows are open and there's circulation of air, that's fine. It's just that here in Germany, there's this myth, I don't know about the UK, that like especially older people still close up everything whole day long. And if you then have humidity that accelerates, like at one point in time, it gets really difficult for you to even exist within this space. So if you have airflow going, totally fine.
can't do that. Drink a lot of
Yeah,
water,
my
but
cats
space it
too.
out throughout the day too. Even more bonus points if it has ice in it. If I ever get those refillable drinks at a restaurant, for example, I just fill the whole glass full of ice first, and then fill it with water. If they don't
Ow! Fun fact, we bought, because my husband wanted that. We bought a double-sided refrigerator when we moved in this new apartment 2 years ago. 2 years ago. And it does have an ice cube tray. It makes ice cubes if you attach it to your water system in the house. In order for that to work, you need to call a person who comes to your house and attaches said thing. Because for majority reasons, it has to be a person who knows what they do. Because if something happens one day and you did it yourself, you have to pay all the costs. So you have to call a person who comes to your house and does that. And in 2 years' time, although we're suffering every single summer because we don't have ice cubes, we didn't. I don't know why. We we couldn't make it. Like, just call a person who comes to the house and does all the work. We were too lazy to call somebody. It's so stupid. So we do have this refrigerator that in theory could make ice cubes, but it really doesn't. It's so stupid. Same goes for the dishwasher. It's just decoration in our kitchen, but it doesn't actually work. And we'd rather clean all the dishes every single day with our own hands and just be angry at ourselves every single time we have to do that. Rather than just calling a person who comes to our house and does that. And I don't know why. I honestly can't tell you why we're that stupid. But we are. So yes, ice cubes are really cool. I love ice cubes.
glass full of ice
I don't have
first, and
any.
then fill it with water. If they don't have those machines, then. Okay, would you like some ice with your water? Ice. Just give me ice! It feels like every time I've checked the news for the last 2 months, there's some dramatic headline about the heatwave, and some of them are too much. Britain melts as temperatures near all-time record. Eurotunnel cancels thousands of tickets as UK prepares for Furnace Friday. Britain's heatwave to end with explosive thunderstorms and torrential
Mhm.
downpours.
That's
UK to
so
hit
funny.
record temperatures this week as whole world bakes. Jellyfish invasion sparked by heatwave captured in shock footage. UK
What?
heatwave. How quickly are our ice creams melting? What can I say?
I
We
mean,
Brits have our priorities in order.
yeah.
But whoa, another video. Thank you so much for the amazing reception of my last video. Like, seriously. For
The
a first
Nightmare
video,
Nintendo
this is
DS
whack.
repair.
Thank
Okay.
you for all of the birthday messages. And amazingly huge thank you to those of you who sent in art for my birthday. It makes
Okay, I'm gonna stop here because I guess she keeps on talking about her channel. I just want to say this is a really cool video. I really think that this creator like invented this figurine of herself, I guess. herself, that she's an artist who is able to do that, which I wish I could. I wish, but I can't do anything with the pens. I can't draw. My dogs look like horses and the other way around, and it's just awful. However, she seems to be a really creative and also a really funny creator. Very, very talented. That was a super cool video. Thank you so, so much. Go check out her channel and tell me, if you live in the UK or in any other country, do you have an AC? What about Australia? I guess Australians do have AC in their houses. I think when it comes to that topic, they're almost the same like Americans, because they do have very, very hot summers as well, I suppose. I don't really know though. And if you live in the UK, do you have an AC? Is the number, is it bigger now? Let me look. I just looked it up. It's still just 5% of UK people that do have an AC. What? Oh my gosh, you guys. But I mean, with temperatures up to 30 degrees and not more, I guess it's kind of bearable still if you don't have an AC. So, thank you so much for watching this video together with me. I'll see you in the next one. If I don't melt away, have a nice day. Bye.